Right, good evening. I'll call to order the town board meeting for the town of Delafield. It's Tuesday, October 25th and 6:30. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right, roll call. Supervisors Miller,
Present.
Kranek,
Present.
Wolfley,
Present.
Michaels.
Present.
Chairman Troy is excused. Look for a
I will
motion.
motion to nominate Supervisor Kranek as chair for the meeting this evening.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I am now the chair of the town board meeting for October 25th. Citizens' comments? Seeing no citizens, we will move on to approval of the minutes for the October 11th, 2022 town board minutes.
Motion to approve minutes from October 11th, 2022, town board meeting.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the minutes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item 6, actions on vouchers submitted for payment. Report on budget sum accounts and actions to amend the 2022 budget. I believe there are some budget amendments. Administrator Green.
Yeah, so we have one amendment. This is regarding our impact fees and expenditures regarding the signs for the baseball diamond. You'll receive some of these budget amendments as we go through our audit. Our accountant kind of catches little things that should have been moved from one account to the other. So in this case, there were $6,268.25 in charges from our engineer regarding the planning of the paving. That was charged to our general road improvement projects. That should actually be moved to account 23, which is our impact fees, or capital outlay expenditures. Also, there was an amount of $2,615, which was over the cost of what we anticipated the installation of the scoreboards would be. They ran into some really large rocks when they were putting in those posts. So that would have to be amended. None of these come out of our operating, they come out of our capital expenditures. So our bottom line is actually improved by catching some of these engineering costs. So you can see my staff recommendation to approve the 2022 budget to increase expenditure account 23 and to decrease expenditure count of 10,56300.
And in your recommendation, the decrease in the expenditure account, the sum total of those two items is the 6,000. Is that how you got that? The 4.9 and the okay, and the 1.3.
Yep, so those two accounts are both engineering accounts.
And you
that were
just
taken out
detailed
of
them below.
Correct.
Okay. I will motion to approve amending the 2002 budget to increase expenditure account 2357620820 by $8,883.25 and decrease expenditure account 10563000299 by $4,914.25 and account 10563000216 by $1,357.
Second.
Motion is second to amend the 2022 budget. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next item, accounts payable and payroll.
You know what, I didn't print a motion sheet, but you can go based off those. I apologize for that.
Good for you, Joe.
We'll see if I don't screw it up.
You know what, I can pull it up for you real quick and read the motion, and you guys can second it if you'd like. It's probably easier. All right, so for accounts payable, the motion would be to approve payments of check 66082 and 66064 through 66102 in the amount of $41,918.92, and payroll checks dated October 28th, 2022, in the amount of $14,610.81.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve accounts payable and payroll. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, motion passes. Communications, there are none. Unfinished business, there is none. Item 9, new business, discussion and possible action on the approval of a letter of credit reduction for the Retreat Development LLC, Archibald Paquette, by $53,202.20. I believe there's a memo from the town engineer, and if there's any questions, we can address the town administrator.
Yeah, so this is just a reduction. You can read the memo, but one of the key things is we are not requiring a holding tank for this site. We talked to Matt Fennig, the fire chief, and given the number of lots on the site, they wouldn't use it, and practically it's easier for them to just move a fire compression tank to the site. So the staff eliminated that requirement, and you can see the other parts of the reduction in the memo as well. Don and Tim both approved. Don's a stickler for these sort of things, so if he says it's okay, usually that means it's okay, so.
Motion to approve the reduction of credit letter for the Retreat Development LLC by $53,202.20.
Second.
All those, if there's a motion and a second to reduce the letter of credit for the retreat, all those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, motion carries. Next item of business, discussion and possible action on the approval of a purchase of a 2500 work truck with a plow attachment with funds to come from ARPA revenues. There's a memo from Administrator Green, and if there's any questions, we can address the administrator.
Sure, and I'll just give you a real quick update. So about 3 years ago, we took on a 92 F-150 from the fire department. They were planning to sell it for like $2,000 or something, and we needed a truck to move our equipment for mowing, for summer mowing and trimming and things like that. So we took it. But at this point, the 2013 Chevy, we're looking to start phasing out, and that's one of their plow trucks they use for lake routes, and they also use it just for everyday. It's usually used by the supervisor. So what we plan to do is sell the 92 Ford F-150, which is actually kind of a vintage truck, so we may actually get a decent dollar amount for
I
it.
said, do we have an anticipated sale price?
Don thinks we might be able to get like $8,000 for it, because it's one of those 92 collectible trucks.
Yeah,
So
doesn't surprise me.
yeah, and we
How
actually
many miles?
there's only like 50,000 miles on it.
Okay.
So actually, I know of Pete Ogden was interested in it actually not that long ago. So we'll plan to sell that, and then we're gonna buy a 2500 Ram with a Cummins diesel. My highway superintendent says with that engine, that thing can run probably 250,000 miles. So we want to use ARPA funds to. I've talked to all of you about this. Using it for capital expenditures to lessen the burden of if we have to borrow for it later or to go into our reserves to make these purchases. So we still have a plan to buy 2 plow trucks with ARPA funds, and we're just waiting for those to be in stock, which will be anywhere from 6 months to a year, 6 months. But so our recommendation is to approve for a cost not to exceed $80,000, and that comes with the plow attachment as well.
Motion to approve the purchase of a 2500 Dodge Ram diesel with a plow included, not to exceed $80,000.
With funds to come from ARPA revenue.
And yes, with the funds to come from the ARPA revenue funds.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the purchase of a 2500 work truck for the highway department. All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, motion carries. Item 10, announcements and planning items. We have a plan commission meeting next Tuesday, November 1st at 6:30 PM. The general election is November 8th, 2022. The polls are open from 7 AM till 8 PM, so there's no meeting that night. The next meeting is the budget public hearing and the meeting of the electors on November 15th. at 6:30, and then there will be a town board meeting following that meeting.
I'll also add, November 10th is a fire board meeting that you all are certainly welcome to attend, and the purpose of the meeting will be to discuss future staffing and budget levels, which will directly impact the size of the potential referendum that the town seeks in April. It should be an interesting discussion, but it's 5 o'clock at the City of Delafield, so anyone interested should certainly attend, and you'd benefit from it, so.
All right,
Yeah, I just want to recognize the passing of former Delafield Mayor Ed McLear. He was one of the driving forces in the creation of Lake Country Fire and Rescue. And then I would also like to send prayers and thanks and just try to heal the community of the tragic incident that happened in Heartland last Friday. And just keep our first responders in our prayers, so.
absolutely.
I'll motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 We are adjourned.